So if you don't know, I changed the clutch on this not too long ago, probably like a month ago or something like that. And the mechanic that changed is a friend of mine, Victor, and he told me, oh, you should do a compression test on it because it looks like it's smoking a lot. And I think he told me valve seals, it might be, but either way. So we're gonna do a compression test today to see how healthy this engine really is, because I want to start modding it, and before I start modding it, we want to know if it's worth even putting modifications on it if this motor's gonna blow. Who knows, you know? So compression's a big part and it's really important. So today we're gonna find out. So this test is just a quick idea of the health of the engine. If you want a more in-depth test, you want to do a leak down test, which will really tell you what's going on. But a compression test should be a good start. Just a couple tips. Cylinder 1 is always going to be the closest one to the crank pulley, which is down here. So that's obviously going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, and an inline engine, not a V6. When we're doing a compression test, you want to know what the compression is of the engine while it's warmed up, not cold, because it makes more sense when your car is running, it's warm. I took it around the block, went to go get some gas. Oh yeah, it's pretty hot. Engine's nice and warmed up. That's ready to go, so let's start our test. Alright, so I want to hook up a trickle charger first. It's already on and ready to go because, well, this test likes to drain out your battery because you keep cranking, so you don't want a dead battery. So I'm going to leave this on while I'm not testing, you know, get some more juice. You're obviously going to need a compression tester. This is my tester kit. Bought this on Amazon a couple years ago. Over here, this is to start the car in case you don't have friends. Lonely life out here, you know. Over here we got 3/8 ratchet, 3/8 extension. I got a 5/8 socket, spark plug socket at that, magnetic. And the last thing I got here is a spoon. Now you may be asking, why do you need a spoon? Well, the first part of this test is a dry test, which is pretty much just cranking it normal. And then if your compression numbers are too low, then you want to add a tablespoon of oil. And this is an exact measurement of a tablespoon. So that's what the spoon is for. So to start off on this Prelude, most of the time you have a nice little spark plug cover, which is made of plastic. I don't have it because I don't really care. So it's usually a 4 10mm bolts up top. You get that out of the way, and now you can see your nice pretty wires. And so you're gonna take it out. All right, it's a good sign, nice and dry. There's your cylinder, right in there. So we're gonna get a nice little extended socket, and we're gonna loosen it. Bada bang, and here comes our spark plug. This is our first spark plug. This hasn't been changed in a couple of years. It looks white, looks very white up top. I want to change these. Cylinder 2 now. Doesn't take much torque, you know, to take them out. So I ended up taking all 4 spark plugs out to compare to see what they all look like. They all look about the same. And the only reason I'm taking all 4 of them at the same time is because I want to see the condition of all 4 of them to take a picture and compare. See, the first one is, to me, it looks white, gray, little black on the bottom. The point is, it looks really ugly and pretty bad. I have a good idea what it is. I think that the EGR ports on this car are pretty clogged up. So somebody pulled up, but we have no idea who. I get to drive the magical CRV. Was it a 2019? Yeah. Look at the screen, look at these nice seats. Yo, this thing's baller, bro. I might have to buy a CRV for the kids. All right, what's up, reverse screen? Let's back the baby up. This is the car of someone with money. Look, this just screams luxury, bro. Look at this.
Oh, dude. This is transparent radio.
Oh my god, this is amazing, bro.
I haven't even, dude, have they come out with that on the market? Why'd you get it?
Look, you just hotwire the car yourself.
Oh
my god, that's like new school technology right there. Dude. Jesus, hot.
Not even iPhone has come out with a see-through
phone,
my
god, bro. Catch up, kids.
You scared the shit out of me, bro.
The e-brake wasn't as tight.
You're rolling.
Since Mr.X was in the neighborhood, we're gonna go get some lunch right quick. Over at the Sergio's.
That pan gonna be thick.
Woof, boy.
If you know, you know.
It's gonna be fire. Yo, people looking at here, bro.
Famous, dude.
Yo, they don't know, man. Read the back of the shirt.
Gay staff. I can't see it.
Staff, bro. What's this up? That's my buddy out here. This stock ass roadster.
Where to?
We're off to this place to get drinks. Because you can't just have a fire meal without drinks.
Which one we going to?
You in the mood for a big one or a small?
What drink do we get?
Bro, you already know what we're gonna get.
You're gonna come in and you're gonna see those coconuts. And you're gonna be like, damn, I want a coconut liquor refreshing.
That's not how it works, bro. When you walk in, they got the best juice and milkshakes here. So you know you gotta get that batido de plátano. lunch was a-okay. I think I ate a little bit too much. I had 2 juices, or a juice and a milkshake. I went and had lunch with Mr.X. That went great. But when I came back, the engine wasn't warmed up anymore, so I put all the old spark plugs in, even though they're in bad condition. And I didn't like how it sounded, you know, it sounded kind of shitty. It was running kind of bad. I'm gonna run over to the auto parts store. We're gonna get in 4 new spark plugs, just to make sure we do this job right, because I don't like doing things half-assed. So might as well just get that done, since we're gonna be taking them out again. And let's go. I'm gonna floor the gas pedal and crank it, and then we're gonna see my gauge. I'm gonna record those numbers. Alright, we just did cylinder number 4. Let's go check out what we got here. Around 220. Alright, pretty good. So going by this compression test, it's looking pretty healthy for the Prelude. Pretty good numbers. They're up in the 200s. Pretty happy. That's good. So there's no need for a wet test, really. Yeah, buddy, we gonna put some headers on here. We gonna put an intake over here. This shit gonna be racing. All right, we got the new spark plugs ready to go. Let's put these babies in. Let's get all these things going before sundown. Let's get it done. What I'm gonna go for next is I'm gonna get rid of this compression test and put on those new spark plugs. So I'm gonna have to go get the, what do you call this, anti-seize? Yeah, I gotta go put anti-seize on these spark plugs. For the next guy, probably gonna be me. I'm gonna own this car forever. All right, so the next thing in our little operation, I'm gonna get all these spark plugs out. I'm gonna check the gaps on these, and I'm gonna put anti-seize on the threads, like that they're ready to go. Alright guys, so before I end today's video, let me just go over a couple things. So the compression video looked like it was good, but I'm probably going to do it one more time, and I'm going to give a little tip that I probably should have done in the video. I probably should have done it that way. You should probably crank it 5 times and then stick to that number. What you're looking for is consistency from one cylinder to the next cylinder, you know? If you crank one 8 times and then you crank the other one 5, the numbers are gonna vary a lot. So in this video, I feel like I failed on that. I should have kept it one consistent number throughout. So I'm definitely gonna do the test again. I'm gonna try to shoot for 5 across all cylinders and see what numbers we get. This isn't a 100% pass for the Prelude. It's more like a 75% pass for the compression. I personally think it's good, but I'll probably do it one more time just to be for sure, you know. In the next video, I'm probably gonna do a little update on the new Z and what's going on with that. And we did a checkup on the Z to see how healthy it really is and how good of a deal we got on the twin turbo Z. So it's gonna be pretty cool. So check out that video, that's coming very soon. Stay tuned for that, guys. But that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you liked today's video. Leave a comment on what you want to see next on the channel, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.